Hello, everyone. This is Kimber, your passive income diva, and welcome to Network Savvy, a podcast for network marketers. Thank you so much for joining us. I am so very excited today because we have someone very special in the business. To come and talk to you today. We've been kind of going back and forth on getting this interview together. So I'm glad today we're finally going to make it happen. And so those of you who are listening, thank you so much for listening. And if you know someone who can use this podcast, please feel free to share it with someone. And this podcast, again, is called Network Savvy. It is a podcast for network marketers that want to build their business through the use of sales funnels. And so if that is you, we are so glad you are here. And we hope that you get the information you need in order to build your business. So now, without further ado, we are going to introduce our guest. And that's Miss Melissa Riker, who has helped entrepreneurs monetize their online business and add multiple income streams to their bottom line through the automated online funnels. And so we are going to bring her on. Let's see. Hello. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me. So, yes, like she said, my name is Melissa, and I'm super excited to chat to you today about how to use funnels to grow your business.
The audio is going in and out.
Yeah, I hear that too.
Yeah. Okay, well let's keep on. But again, thank you so much for joining. I wanted to bring you on because I've been watching you for some time. I'm in your Facebook group, and you seem to be really accelerating in your business through the usage of sales funnels. I heard about sales funnels like long ago, but I never really knew much information about it and how you can use it. And past coaches that I've had, they say, well, I don't like sales funnels and different things, but I don't really like bothering people. I don't like cold calling people, And so I said it has to be a better way. But before we get into that, just tell us something a little, maybe personal. I know you have a family, and different things about you, and then we'll get over to the business side.
Sure. So, just outside of Texas, and I have two little boys. They are 18 months and 3.5 years old, and my husband and 2 dogs and 3 cats and a horse, and we all live my background is I'm actually an engineer by degree. I have my master's degree in nuclear engineering, and I was, before I had kids, I was an engineering manager. I had my sights set on, being corporate lady. I had no plans on being entrepreneur. And it all changed, of course, after I had my first little boy, and I just wasn't okay with working 60 hours a week anymore. So I decided that I was going to somehow make money from home. I just ended up leaving my job. I walked away from a 6-figure job and just launched into this. And, it was surprising at first how hard it was. I was thinking, I'm an engineer. Of course I can figure this out. And it took me a while before finding that traction and making things happen. And I'm so thankful to have found funnels, because that is like the foundation of all aspects of my business.
Yes. So how did you come across ClickFunnels? Like what were you doing in your business at the time when you say, hey, this might work for me?
Yeah, so I was last year in 2018, I actually was like desperate to make money. I was investing a lot of money into business coaches, courses, programs, all of that stuff, and nothing was helping me. And I don't know how I originally came across the One Funnel Away challenge, but somehow I stumbled across it. And I had already invested like $25,000 that in 2018. So I decided what's another $100, right? So I took the one funnel away challenge in March of this year, end of March of this year, and that's how I came into the world of ClickFunnels. And since then, like, I mean, just everything has changed for me. My business has exploded in the last 90 days. I'm taking, before where I was struggling to make $1, I'm now making 10K plus per month. I've got several different income streams coming in, and it's all powered through ClickFunnels. It's amazing.
Wow, that is amazing. It really, and that's why I wanted to talk to you, because I want to let my listeners know, and people that are trying to find a way know that it is possible. It really is possible. You don't have to be a certain type of person, no special person, a single mom such as myself, trying to raise my son. I can do it just like you can do it, that just like you've done it. And so you went through. Now, did you start the One Funnel Away challenge immediately, or did you play around with the funnels to try to figure it out at first, or how did that go for you?
So, I wasn't new to funnels. I had been working with some, I was new to ClickFunnels, but I wasn't new to funnel strategy, and I just had never found something that actually worked.
Okay.
Or at least, I would have like the feast and famine. I couldn't find something that like actually made a lot of sense and made a lot of money. And obviously I don't want to work 40 hours a week, because that's the whole reason I left the corporate world, is to spend more time on my kids. So what I did is I don't know what it was, just something made me like put on my blinders and say, like, whatever they teach me in this challenge, I'm going to implement, and I'm going to do nothing else except what they tell me to do in this challenge. And that's exactly what I did. I went through the challenge. I got the share funnel. I started building out my first funnel. I was in the network marketing space already, and I was wanting to find a funnel that would work, but I just had not been successful yet. I took everything that they taught. I applied it to my network marketing business, as well as some other things I wanted to do. And I mean, the rest is history.
Wow. So when you started building out your funnel, how quickly did you see, did you get leads first, or because I know, of course I'm in the challenge as well, and they teach us different things, but did you get leads first, or was it like instant sales?
So a little of both. Obviously you're going to get a lot more leads than sales, but the beautiful thing about having a funnel is that, especially when you're leading with the end result, the end desire, a lot of people, they don't wake up in the morning and think, which MLM can I join, which network marketing, they're not thinking that. What they are thinking is like, how can I get out of a corporate job? How can I spend more time with my kids? How can I have a side hustle that brings in more financial stability? So when the beautiful part about a funnel is that you can lead with the end result that they're actually after. And even if as they come in and even if they don't join right away, you've got the wheels turning in their head, and like you're building a list full of people that has the problem that you can help solve. And so you can continue to talk to them. So it was, obviously when you're bringing people into your funnel, about 3%, like the statistics say, 3% of the people are going to be ready to join right away, but 70% are going to be ready at some point down the road. And so it's a little bit of both, because you can catch the 3% and get your business off the ground, and then you can continue to nurture and create a tribe around these people who have already said, they've raised their hand and said, yes, I want this. I'm just not sure if this is, the right direction. And so it happens. Like, I have people who reach out to me now that have been in my community. They came through a funnel three months ago, but they're just now ready. And they've been watching, they've been seeing what's going on, what it's all about, and now they're ready, even though they came through my funnel 3 months ago. I have other people that, they didn't even make it all the way through my funnel before they were trying to join. So that's the beauty of the funnel, is that you're doing both. You're collecting leads that you can warm up, and you're also getting those people who are ready like yesterday.
Right. And one of the things that I do like about you that I noticed in your group. I don't know, what is it, Network with Melissa or on Mondays or something like that. It's called that you do on Mondays. And I noticed that you give very good content, very good, like people, things people would pay for, you give out for free. So I want you to kind of explain how important it is for people to really provide the good content in order to build your tribe, in order to build your community. Because a lot of times, people say, well, I don't know what to talk about, or I don't know what to say, how do I go about? So what suggestions, or what advice can you give those people just starting at zero?
Yeah, you don't have to, you don't, I see so many people get hung up on that, and they don't want to start publishing. They don't want to put themselves out there, especially when they're just starting out, because they're like, who am I? I don't have any results. And I was the same. I did not want to admit to where I was in my journey. But that's one of the big lessons that I learned, is that people want to come on that journey with you. And in this world of like, everybody's out there throwing their stuff out, people pretending to be gurus when they're not, people trying to sell things when they're, there's so much of that out there, that when you can be like honest and just raw with where you are in your journey, people just are going to be magnetized to it, because that's what they're craving. And you don't have to have results. All you have to have is a vision, and then take people on the journey with you, as Russell Brunson says. And I was just flabbergasted at me showing up and just being like, hey, I have nothing. I'm not making money. This is what I want to do. And I'm going to kind of just document how I do it. I'm going to teach you what I learned along the way. And I've been able to build a Facebook group of almost 2,000 people in less than 90 days. And they're just flocking to it because they want to hear this journey. And then what's beautiful that I also learned from Russell Brunson is, like, when you're honest with where you are and your struggles and what your failures and all of that, your tribe is going to celebrate with you when you succeed, and they're going to start wanting you to succeed. And it's so amazing. So if you are hung up on thinking like, I have no value to add to the world, don't be. Get out there and just start sharing that. Share that you have that fear, and watch what happens.
Yes. Wow. And the thing I really like about Russell and ClickFunnels is it's like no other company out there. They really want you to succeed. They really want you to succeed. And that's what I like about them. You can go on YouTube or different places and catch his videos, and he're giving out share funnels, for your different type, business type. And so I really, and I think that's another thing that just made me gravitate toward the company, because of the success level of people that join ClickFunnels and use ClickFunnels for their business. And I'm sure you feel the same way, because the training is phenomenal. It really is. It really is.
And Russell just puts it all out there, and he's telling you, if you implement what he tells you, I just feel like there's no way you can't be successful. Just do what he tells you.
Exactly. And we're in this one funnel away challenge, which is what I've been, I guess, ongoing promoting, as well as you have to your tribe. It's so worth the $100, that no matter what business or what niche that you're in, there is a way that you can use sales funnels in order to grow your business. Now, this podcast in particular is for network marketing. And one of the things, and I failed, I don't know about you, but I failed 3 different times in network marketing, okay, in the past, because, we harassed our friends and we harassed our family, and, we're harassing people on the street and begging them for parties, So then I find Stephen Larson and ClickFunnels and yourself, and it's like, wow, there really is a different way to do this. Like, you don't have to mention your MLM. You don't have to be out there just pushing. There's a way that you can attract people to you and beg you to be a part of what you have going on. Would you agree with that?
I absolutely 1,000%. I grow my entire business. It's high value, low pressure, and people can come to me when they're ready. And it's almost like they have to get on a waiting list because I cannot get to everybody right. So it's a really good problem to have.
Yes, yes.
It changes the whole dynamic. It just feels better. It's so, I don't want to say easy because nothing's easy, but it's simple. It's simple.
Right.
It's not easy, but it's simple. And it's just when you can bring simplicity to something and you can get rid of the parts that don't feel good, then everybody wants to show up and do the work that they know is required to make their businesses grow.
Right, right, yes. And I know with me, Stephen Larson, he was, I have the affiliate bootcamp book, and one of his, of course, he's just publishing. And so that was one of the reasons why I started this podcast, is because I want to get to 6 figures. And so, I want to create a tribe and grow a community that can go along on the journey with me, so they can see that it can be done, And so, I'm really excited. I've had some really good interviews, and, we'll be, launching officially the podcast very soon. So I definitely appreciate you, taking out your time to come and talk to us. But before we let you go, you have a freebie. I want you to tell us about your group. So just go ahead and just let her rip and just tell us what you have going on.
Of course, of course. So if anything I said today resonates with your audience, I do have a Facebook community, and like you said, I pour into that community. I give the best value that I can. Everything that I'm learning, everything that I'm implementing, I give it there in that group. So I'll let you, I guess, give out the link in the show notes, but the group, you can look me up on Facebook. My group is called Income Streams, Funnels and Automation for Entrepreneurs. So I'd love to have you there. And then I do have a freebie one of my kind of claims to fame, quote unquote, is being able to build in multiple income streams into my business without creating multiple workloads. And of course, I do that through funnels. So network marketing is just one of my income streams. I now have affiliate marketing, coaching, and I've created some of my own digital products as well, with the foundations of all of it being with funnels. So I have a little like a blueprint on how I did that and how you can model that as well for not only your network marketing company, but adding in additional income streams, because yes, please.
So what is that link to your freebie?
So it is melissaricker.com/multiple income stream madness with a hyphen in between each word. I'll probably just have to send it to you.
Okay, yes, send that to me, and I'll definitely add that in the show notes so they'll know how to find you. And also, your business pages and everything will definitely have the information. I will say that, yes, again, I am in your group, and I certainly enjoy myself. I don't really post a lot, but I do watch, your lives, and, very impressed with the value and the content that you do give your people. I also liked the contest you had just recently with someone winning a free pass to your One Phone Away membership. And I thought that was really, really very creative. So I might hack that.
Go for it.
And that's one thing that we talk about in ClickFunnels is hacking. And basically what hacking means is when you find something that's working for an influencer and you go, you don't copy it, but you kind of mirror it and put your own feel to it. And so it's kind of a legal way of plagiarizing, if you will. And so, I might have to hack that little contest, once I grow my tribe. And I'm sorry, I cut you off. What were you going to say?
Now I don't even remember, but I was going to say, like, speaking of the one funnel away, and you mentioned Steve Larson as well. So I'm actually going to get to mastermind with the likes of Steve Larson and Russell Brunson less than a month from now,
Nice.
because I was a top 10 affiliate of the One Funnel Away Challenge. So I'll definitely be sharing everything I learned from them in my Facebook group as well. So, but yes,
Yes, I'm looking forward to that. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was saying, yeah, go. Feel free to see what's working for me in my group and model it, hack it. I'm testing new things. It's a lot of fun to see what works and what doesn't, and then I turn around and teach it. So if it works, I teach it. If it doesn't work, I'm going to let you know that as well.
Exactly. It's content repurposing. That's a wonderful thing. So yeah, but again, we have Miss Melissa Riker on with us at Network Savvy Podcast, and again, we want to say thank you so much for joining us and just throwing down some nuggets. And for those of you who would like to follow her, again, we'll have her information in the show notes. And those of you who, go ahead and tell someone about the podcast. We're going to have so many influencers to come on, give you information about how you can succeed and how they started from scratch, which is where we all start from scratch. So it can be done. It can be done. Again, thank you so much for joining. I'm glad your kids didn't wake up while you were talking. So I wanted to get you in and out while they were, napping or whatever. So I really do appreciate it. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we let you go?
Just thank you so much. And I hope that this has motivated somebody to get out there and start building their tribe, building their business, and shooting for the moon, because it's your life can look so much different 90 days from now, because I know that I'm living proof of it, because my life is so much different than just 90 days ago. So it's totally possible. If I can do it, you can do it too.
Yes, and I'm certainly looking forward to my 90 days from now. Again, thank you so much. I'll let you go. You have a wonderful day.
You too.
Thank you. All right, everyone. And there we have it. Miss Melissa was on and she gave us some good information. And again, thank you to those who are listening, who are following this journey with us. Again, we will post her information as well as information if you want to check out the One Funnel Away challenge and see what it's all about. It's a very small investment, but it's worth every penny. Again, thank you so much for joining us, and you guys have a wonderful day. This time next week, we'll have another magnificent interview on, and we hope that you join us. Take care, everyone. Bye.